Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blade Runner. So in the last episode we actually went and talked to Rachel and Dr. Eldon Tyrell of the Tyrell Corporation, and we questioned them, but they didn't really have anything new or interesting to say. We could listen to their statements again, but yeah, I don't think they really said anything that could help us right now anyway. And then we also found, what was it called? Kingston Kitchens or something like that. It's this fast food street food stand kind of place. And we questioned the owner, and she claimed that she had never seen the Jamaican replicant who killed the gravity tester at the Tyrell Corporation. So he didn't work there at any point. He just pretended to be from Kingston Kitchens when he made that deadly delivery. And what else? Let's check our inventory. There's this one item that we found when we went back to the laboratory back at Tyrell Corporation. Let's see. Eisenthaler murder. I believe that they're supposed to be Marcus DNA. Somewhere. Marcus DNA. Marcus Eisenthaler's DNA that we got from his computer. And I don't know what to do with that. Where is it? It was titled as Marcus DNA. It's DNA Marcus. Okay, there we go. So we found this. Marcus Eisenthaler's DNA. But what to do with this? What to do with this, I do not know. Well, maybe we can figure out something in this episode or in this sitting, hopefully. And if we can't find anything interesting, I may not make an episode out of this. Maybe I'm just gonna take some clips from this sitting and add it to the next episode. I might make one episode from 2 different Blade sessions, assuming that I even find anything interesting enough to make an episode out of the footage. But hey, we'll see. So without further ado, well, what to do now? I mean, I am stuck still. So, Marcus's DNA. What can we do with it? Or should we go and talk to someone else? Another option is that we go back to our apartment and take a nap again and see if something happens. Maybe someone else gets murdered. Which is not ideal, but that is one way to proceed forward. And where are we now anyway? This is not the police station, is it? Oh wait, this is the roof of the police station. Yeah, it should be. So let's see. Animoid Row? We did go and ask the Peruvian woman if she found out who sold the dragonfly earring. Well, doesn't hurt to go and ask her again.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Okay. So we could go and take a nap and come back here. And there's this one merchant here. Or was. Damn it. He's not here right now, outside of the shop. And we can't enter the shop itself. For some reason. Oh hey, there he is. Never mind.
I'm looking for some jewelry in the shape of an insect.
Your 2 minutes are up.
Oh god damn it. So rude. How is he still in business? Okay, fine. We could go to Chinatown real quick. It was here, right? Maybe good old Howie Lee could help us. Maybe he knows something. Except that he's not here. He's not here. Is he back at the kitchen? Nope, and it's still a mess. Still a mess. In the back alley? No. Not gonna go all the way back, but let's see. Anything up here? No. Okay. So Howie Lee is gone. Maybe he's out there looking for a new chef. Oh hey, that guy. The one in a red suit. We talked to him not too long ago.
Excuse me, pal.
Or maybe,
Excuse me, pal.
Or maybe it's not the same person. Just someone using the same in-game model. Okay. Can talk to these two. Yeah, Howie Lee is not here. Where does this lead? Oh, it leads to this alley. Okay. And for a second I thought that we missed a location. Missed the whole scene. But apparently not. There's no point to go to Ransiter's animals shop, is there? Well, let's just go and check it out real quick. I mean, you never know with this game. At least I don't know. Being my first time blind playthrough and everything. Okay. Is it still open?
Locked.
Ah, okay. Now it's...
I've gotten all I can from that. I've gotten all I can from that.
Okay, so we don't need to come back here anymore. Is what you are saying. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, since I don't know what else to do at this point, might as well go back to our apartment, say hi to Maggie, and then it was here, right? Yep. And then go and take a nap. Hi, Maggie. You hungry?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
We don't need to use this computer for anything, do we? Let's see, we don't have any new photos or anything like that, do we? No, okay. We are done with this.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Yeah, that's right. Maggie is the best dog. Do you have any interesting thoughts to share with us? No. No inner monologue or anything like that. Not right now. Okay, fine. Well, let's go and take that nap.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Okay. No phone calls, no nothing, anything new on the news.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago, but the individual unit in question was immediately retired from service. No, the problem is far from anything sinister. The entertainment model just isn't funny.
Yeah, okay. So those Nexus 5s were pulled out because they were not quote-unquote funny enough. Okay. That bit suspicious, but whatever. Yeah, have some food
Here
before
you
we
go, baby. Dinner time.
There we go. Be nice, doggy. What am I talking about? Of course she's going to be a good doggy. Okay, so the roof and
ground floor.
Let's check the ground floor. I believe that we have been at ground floor before, but I just want to check if there's anything new here. No. Okay. Where does this lead? Oh, this is a new place. This is a new place. Is that... It's a station, but is it... I can't quite read because of all the smoke. Well, I don't see anything else interesting lying on the ground or anything. Okay, what station is this? It's not police station, is it? Well, actually it could be. It's not too far away from our place. Yes, it is the police station. Okay. Hey, that must be... Oh wait, is that... No, it's not Gav. Oh, it's us. Okay. Stupid me. It's us. I thought we were standing somewhere over here for some reason. Well, since we are here. Anything new over here? Nope. The lieutenant is not here. Now I wonder. Can we go to our roof and then use our car from there? Even though our car should right now be on the roof of our own apartment right now.
Roof.
Let's see. Is our car here? No, it's not here. Okay. So we have to go back to the roof of our own apartment building. Okay, that kinda sucks a little bit.
Ground floor.
But makes sense. Please have some new information for me, lady. Because if you don't, I'm lost. I don't know what else to do. Oh wait, he's here now. Anything new?
Anything unusual happening down here?
Business slow today. But tonight my people bring over baby barracudas. They're very cute. You should buy.
I'll pass.
Okay. Please have something for me.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor.
God damn it.
My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
God damn it. And what about you, Snake Man?
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's
Oh,
insane,
him.
number one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Cisco whoop without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Okay, so Bob is a little bit of a troublemaker, according to him anyway. No one else has complained about him so far. So let's go and have a quick visit at Bob's gun shop. Okay, so what do you have to say for yourself? Voigt-Kampff. Oh yeah, that's the test. That's the test that we can perform on him and try to determine whether he's a replicant or not. But let's first ask about the snake merchant.
I hear you've been waving guns around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of chinyen. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says.
Okay. Well, he does claim that he has a wife and a daughter, and if that's true, then there's no way that he's a replicant. But then again, we would also have to see that mother and daughter. I mean, ideally. Just to make sure that he is not lying to us. Should we go back and talk to Hassan? That gun is following us. It's not a security camera, is it?
Jesus.
Well, it could be a security camera with a fucking Gatling minigun attached to it. I have a bad feeling about that, folks. I have a bad... God damn it. Go out. I have a bad feeling about this. Very bad feeling. Okay, but before we do anything hasty, actually, can we go through this way, or where does this lead again? Ah, back here. Okay. It's still closed, I take it.
Locked.
Yeah. I thought so. Okay. Let's go back to Hassan real quick. Alright, mister. Anything to say to these accusations?
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
I guess not. Okay. You know, let's do that test. Let's do that test on Bob. And see if he's a replicant.
I heard of you.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
Well, we are
I just got
rookies.
assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steele or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes, too.
Or
It's a dangerous business.
Okay, so let's do the test on him.
How'd you feel about taking a little test?
You mean the Voigt-Kampff?
Mm-hmm.
You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Relax, I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, just like in the film. Okay, so how does this work? We can leave by pressing this. Yes. Calibrate Voigt-Kampff machine.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax.
Anything else? What are these?
You're crying. Why is that?
He's crying.
What kind of candy-ass question is that?
It's meant to provoke a reaction.
Reaction, huh? Well, I ain't crying. Next question.
Okay. Let's see. Ask low intensity question, medium intensity question, and high intensity question. Okay. Well, let's start slow.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tell him to get a job. Ain't he heard there's a labor shortage around here?
Okay. I'm supposed to look at the eye and try to determine that whether he is reacting to our questions like a normal human or replicant would. But then again, what's this? Human reaction dog? Replicant reaction dog. Okay. So far, if I'm reading this correctly, it's neutral. We can't tell.
Are you taking any drugs?
Hey, I get tested every week.
Okay.
You're giving a speech to a crowd of hundreds. First, one person starts to laugh.
Why?
You tell me.
Finish the question.
He leans over and says something to the people around him. Soon the whole audience is roaring with laughter and pointing at you.
I don't like it when people laugh at me.
Nobody does.
No, I mean I really don't like it.
Okay. Just checking. This is human and this is replicant.
You're having dinner at a friend's home. Halfway through the appetizer, he tells you that you've been eating goose liver pate.
I beat the crap out of him.
Why? It sounded It sounded delicious to me. I mean, it was goose liver, right? Doesn't sound too bad to me. Whatever.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
There, Giovanna. He's a good kid. Everyone's got to get bloodied sometimes.
Okay. So far he seems to be more human.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I busted up a guy's face once. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I meant to kill him, so that was kind of embarrassing.
Okay. Okay, one more medium question.
You have a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I beat some sense into him, and then tossed the collection.
Right, okay. Well, let's go with more intense questions.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's
What?
supposed to scare me?
Not scare, just shock. Provoke a reaction.
I heard worse in the wars. Hell, I done worse.
Okay.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot. It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
You laughing at me?
It's just a test.
You better not be laughing.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
apparently.
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was
Barely.
touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that he is human. For the most part, anyway. At least according to the test, he was more human than replicant. So okay, let's not shoot him. Let's not shoot him. But I just wonder that if he actually was a replicant, he could have easily killed us with this machine gun here. Yeah, but he's human. I think. I hope. What's that sticking out of his pocket? A handgun. Oh. What's that?
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that.
A bomb. Okay. So that's the bomb he used. Okay, so we did miss something in this picture. But is that all? And more importantly, is that enough to continue and make progress? Yeah, I think that we are pretty much done with this photo. At least I'm quite sure that there's nothing else interesting. But hey, good thing that we came back here. Okay, well, let's leave and let's go back to the lab and hope that someone is there.
Your floor number, please.
Maybe we can ask more about the
McCoy,
bomb,
88F.
its parts,
88.
where they are
Thank
from,
you.
and so on. Oh, goddammit. I was supposed to go to the damn roof. And he's still not here. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the bomb ourselves. Plastic explosives. You got nothing to say about that?
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Okay, but you don't have any comments on the bomb. Okay. Should we go back to the crime scene? Maybe find parts of that bomb? Well, might as well. And his body is still here. And nothing sticks out of the ground. Okay, let's go to
Portrait
sleep.
of the sleep deprived.
Yeah, we had such a hard day. Okay, anything
The
new?
Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5
new.
replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied out...
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Please have something for us.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor.
God damn it.
My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Okay. Okay. I think that we have to do something else or discover something else before she's going to tell us something, or before her friend has heard or found out anything. But again, I don't know what we can do or where we're supposed to go. That was not open before. Progress. I smell progress, folks. Finally. Oh, wait. Never mind, folks. It was false alarm. False alarm. Now we just got a shortcut to this warehouse. We can't even go further to the right. We can just come in here. Okay. What about up there? That's still locked, isn't it?
Locked.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, folks, I'm stuck. And I think I'm going to end this episode here because, well, I don't know if I'm going to make a full episode out of this footage because we didn't really accomplish anything here. But I've been playing for about 45, maybe 50 minutes or so. So I'm gonna stop playing for now. And if I can't come up with anything else, I just might have to go and check out a walkthrough or something because, well, like I said, I'm stuck. And I have no ideas what to try and do next. We have been trying to sleep until the Peruvian woman has some new information for us, but that hasn't happened, hasn't worked so far. So I assume that we have to do or discover something else before she got something for us. I'm gonna try and play this again tomorrow if I got the time, and if I haven't gotten any new ideas by the time I start, I'm just gonna take a look at the walkthrough real quick, so that I can have something that I can work with. But yeah, see you then, or rather, be right back. And I have returned. Okay, so, I went to check out this one walkthrough online, which is right now in front of me on my phone here, and according to this, after we have spoken with Rachel and Tyrell, we are supposed to go back to the police headquarters and to the mainframe. And there we download some interviews with Grigorian. Who is this Grigorian? Well, I suppose that we are about to find out. Maybe he's a fellow police officer or something. But where is this mainframe? Where is the mainframe? Well, there's only one possible place where I think it could be. At the shooting range. Let's see.
Roof. Laboratory.
And I doubt that it's in the laboratory because we can't even enter there.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Oh, there it is. There's mainframe. Okay, nice. Okay, so download interviews with Grigorian. Okay, so where can we do that? Is there a computer here somewhere? Have we been here? Esper room. I don't think we have been here before. Ah! I missed this place entirely. Okay. Okie dokie, so 2 computer screens. Does it matter which one we click? Okay. Oh, well, we can just do the same thing here. What we can do back at home, okay?
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database.
Please do.
Clue database transfer complete.
Okay. So...
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Okay, so did we get something from that? Anything else here? So did we get anything? Did we get anything new? Factory bombing. Factory bombing. Okay, did we get anything new here? Crime scene notes.
This is Crystal Steele, badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. It'll take a day or so to analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do with it. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if any replicant munitions experts are unaccounted for.
Okay, so we are looking into Steele's case. Okay. Why do we have dark color here 2 times?
The dog collar has a name. The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Okay, so now we got the actual color. Okay. Gregorian interview. Okay, there we go.
This is Crystal Steele, badge number BR61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against Replicant Slavery, November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no. Recording off.
Oh shit. What did she do when she stopped recording, I wonder? I guess we're about to find out. How badly is he hurt?
Describe them to me again.
Just the Rastafarian fellow. And that friend of his. A slim blonde man, Asian, with a ponytail. Can I see my attorney?
Bravo, Spencer. You've done your civic duty for the day.
He sounded like he was about to cry. Okay, so that's the guy in the cells. Okay. Nothing else, I don't think. Nope. Well, let's go and have a little chat with Gregorian, who is all the way down here. There he is. Oh, didn't want to click you.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
Protest, cars, Voigt-Kampff. Okay, well let's ask these 2 first before we do any tests on him. But then again, she did say that they tested him, so he should not be a replicant. But then again, there's always a possibility for an error.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I don't know them.
Were they together?
They seemed to be. I saw them talking.
Before or after the explosion?
Before. I didn't see them at all after. That's all I know, I swear. I wouldn't even know where to find explosives. I'm not a violent man.
Of course you aren't. You just want to let replicants walk the streets.
They're not killers, Detective. They're innocents. They just want to live a decent, productive life like you or me.
It's that simple, huh?
For him, it is apparently. And cars, that's the... what was the entire name again? I guess he's going to remind us.
I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped.
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk.
Okay, should we do the test? Well, I don't see any harm doing it. Oh,
you
hey.
keeping busy, pal?
Steele.
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
You don't mind if I question him, do you?
What are you doing here, Slim?
I guess he doesn't care. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, just stare at that empty cell. So, should we do the test on him? I mean, like I said, I don't see any reason why not.
I'm gonna give you a little test.
The other detective. She already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care.
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want. And he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
Okay. Okay, so let's start with simple questions. Oh wait, am I supposed to press this first?
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer.
Okay, what is this about again? Adjust the calibration. We didn't do this last time, did we? I don't know what this does.
You're crying. Why is that?
Crying?
He
It's
got
nothing
beat
to
up.
be ashamed of. I might cry for any number of reasons.
I'll bet. A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tried to help him, of course. Buy him dinner or take him to a shelter.
What an angel. This was human and this was replicant. Okay, so far very human.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
I'd call animal services, of course. I wouldn't try to move it myself, not without proper equipment.
Are you taking any drugs?
No. How does your machine work? Is it a lie detector?
Not exactly. Your verbal responses aren't what's important. Why? You got something to hide, Spencer?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I mean, what is this? Not sure what this thing it does, whatever.
You return from work to find that your home has been burglarized.
I'd call the police.
Positive result. Subject is human. Test terminated.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he is human.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Okay, so we can't try and talk to him or try to do the test again. Okay, so he is human. Okay. That was very easy. Didn't even need to move to harder questions. Okay, so let's go to the roof. Okay, so now what? So should we now let's go to the Peruvian woman at Animoid Row and find out if she has found anything. I mean, I don't know what else we can do at this point. So it was it here? Animoid Row, yes. Okay, so she has the scorpion again on display on the counter. So let's not touch that. Now let's talk to Hassan straight away.
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, number one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Cisco without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Thanks for your time.
And that was everything, okay. So now let's go to Bob. And we don't ask him about Hassan straight away. And we are gonna do the test first. And let's actually save here at this point. I might as well save it there. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the test straight away.
How'd you feel about taking a little test?
Test? You mean the Voigt-Kampff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you're a rep, but I want to...
Hey. You don't have to explain. I always wanted to see the machine in action. Go on, set it up.
He responded a lot more positively this time than last time. Okay.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax.
Okay, so we have to try and find out whether he's a human or replicant with 10 questions at most, if I understood correctly. Okay, so let's start with some low-intensity questions.
You're crying. Why is that?
What kind of candy-ass question is that?
It's meant to provoke a reaction.
Reaction, huh? Well, I ain't crying. Next question.
Okay.
Your best friend has done something to make you angry.
I know. I hate that son of a bitch.
So far, slightly more human.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tell him to get a job. Ain't he heard there's a labor shortage around here?
Okay, now these move to the left side. I don't know, does it matter if they move to left or right, but whatever. This is the third question, I believe.
For your anniversary, your spouse gives you a real goldfish.
I want a hamster.
Well, it's a fish.
She better damn well get me what I want.
Okay. Yeah, that was... God damn it, I lost the count already. Is this the... this is the fourth question, I think.
Are you taking any drugs?
Hey, I get tested every week.
Okay, so far, mostly human. Let's go a step further.
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
Yeah, I remember that. Bitch.
Okay, so it actually happened, apparently.
You see a documentary about 20th century tuna boats. At the end, you feel like taking up fishing.
Yeah, sure. Saw a show about Fred Astaire last night. Didn't make me want to take up dancing.
Okay, is this going to be 7th question now? I think so. So let's ask one more medium question.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I busted up a guy's face once. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I meant to kill him, so that was kind of embarrassing.
Okay. I believe we have 3 or 2 questions left, so let's ask the high-intensity questions.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud. Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
Now why the hell would I do something like that?
You tell me.
No way. I served my time. I've opened men up from belly to throat. But butchering animals? This test ain't right.
Okay, that was very human-like reaction.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
Oh, hey, that's the same question
Damn.
from the film.
You know, I'm getting to be an old man, and I ain't gonna tell you I've never eaten meat. But even back when I was a kid, that would have made most people sick. I'd stop watching the movie.
Test terminated.
So that's it.
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Yeah, okay. So I didn't get a result from this. So I guess that we just have to load the game and try it again. Maybe we start with medium questions straight away.
How'd you feel about taking a little test?
Test?
Yeah.
Hey, go on, set it up.
Okay.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax.
Okay, so let's start with medium straight away.
You're 7 years old. You managed to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Good for him.
In a magazine, you come across a full-page photo of a nude girl.
I'm gonna like this one.
Yeah,
the girl is lying on a bearskin rug.
Oh man, why'd you have to ruin it? Guess I'm gonna have to rip up the magazine.
Okay.
You're having dinner at a friend's home. Halfway through the appetizer, he tells you that you've been eating goose liver pate.
I beat the crap out of him.
Why? It's just goose liver. Whatever.
You're giving a speech to a crowd of hundreds. First, one person starts to laugh.
Why?
You tell me.
Finish the question.
He leans over and says something to the people around him. Soon the whole audience is roaring with laughter and pointing at you.
I don't like it when people laugh at me.
Nobody does.
No, I mean I really don't like it.
Okay. Have we asked 4 or 5 questions? I lost the count already. Well, let's go with high intensity questions now.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I kicked the crap out of the sicko.
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Scary.
Really?
Hey, if every right-thinking citizen was out to waste my ass, yeah, I'd be scared.
Understandable.
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints.
I'm not much for art.
A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
I'd burn it. Burn the whole damn place to the ground.
Okay. He sure likes animals, apparently.
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
No, they'd better think about what they did to deserve it. Because they'll slip, and I'll be ready.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's supposed to scare me?
Not scare, just shock. Provoke a reaction.
I heard worse in the wars. Hell, I done worse.
God damn it, this guy is very hard to read. And I still don't know what this is about. Okay. Usually a text appears after waiting a second or two. Whatever. I got like 1 or 2 questions left.
You're in a desert, walking along in the sand, when all of a sudden you look down and see a tortoise. It's crawling towards you. You reach down and flip the tortoise on its back.
Is that right?
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over. But it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping. Why is that?
Put your toys away, McCoy. I've had enough.
Inconclusive result.
Uh-huh.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Barely.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Yeah, that's the deal exactly. Okay. Alright, so we didn't get a result, really. Well, we got a result from the machine this time, but even the machine couldn't tell whether Bob is a replicant here or not. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna... This is safe, yeah? So, I'm gonna save... here. Make a new slot. And let's try one more... And let's try one more time. And this time we go with the high intensity question straight away. No more bullshitting around.
How'd you feel about taking a little test?
We go in hardcore.
Yes? You mean the Voigt-Kampff?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep,
go on.
yep. Let's go. Let's force a negative or positive result out of him.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special?
Just relax.
Yep. Let's go.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I kicked the crap out of the sicko.
Okay, I'm gonna skip some of the questions that we have heard before.
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls,
I'm not much for art.
A deer's head is mounted above.
I'd burn it. Burn the whole damn place to the ground.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot. It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
You laughing at me?
It's just a test.
You better not be laughing.
No, we're not laughing.
You see an oversized book with pictures of exotic animals on the cover. The title is Big Game Hunting in Zaire.
I'd burn the book.
Let me finish. Curious, you flip it open. There's a picture of a man standing with his foot on a dead Cape buffalo. You find yourself fascinated. You keep paging through it, seeing picture after picture of animals laid to waste, each more gruesome than the last.
So this is how this test goes, huh? You asking me sick questions.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's designed to provoke you.
Is that right?
Damn, this guy is hard to read.
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Scary.
Really?
Hey, if every right...
Yeah.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide.
That's supposed to scare me.
Not scare, just shock. Provoke a reaction.
I heard worse than it was.
Okay.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. Using a butcher, you're covered in blood.
Now why the hell would I do something like that?
You tell me.
No way. But butchering animals? This test ain't right.
Okay, a few more questions to go.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in
Damn. You know, I'm getting to be an old man, and I ain't gonna tell you I've never eaten meat. But even back when I was a kid, that would have made most people sick. I'd stop watching the movie.
Positive result.
Okay, so he's
Subject
a human.
is human.
Okay, nice.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
This time you did, yes.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Okay, okay. So he's human, according to the machine.
Hey,
So-
check out the man's database.
Hmm?
Is that the standard model?
What, the Kaya? Yeah, it's department issue.
I could fix it up for you.
Oh, yeah,
Make
this
it not
part.
quite so freaking standard, if you get my drift.
What for?
Hey, Ray, relax. I'm your pal, ain't I? You don't have to step soft around me. The department's been infiltrated, right? That's the only way Davy could have been taken out like he was.
Holden is good, no question.
When you hook into the main frame, you always give 'em everything. But you don't always want them to know what you know. 'Cause then they'd know, you know?
Yeah, okay.
What do you say? Sounds like a plan. Set it up.
Sure, why not?
There you go. Better than new.
Nice, thanks. Thank you very much. So, I guess we can now ask him about Hassan.
I hear you've been waving guns around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of Chinyan. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says.
Okay. So now we can upgrade to our gun and he's a human. But now, goddammit, I need to go back to the police department. Go to the mainframe. Download the clues of Steele's case. And then go and question, what was his name? Well, the guy in the cell anyway. So I'm have to go and question him again. So, be right back.
I've modified this thing to let you pick and choose what gets uploaded to the police mainframe. Right-click on any clues you want to keep to yourselves.
Ah, okay, so that's how it works. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, but anyway, so I'm have to... Gregorian, yeah, that was the name. So I'm have to listen to these interviews and also these crime scene notes again.
This is Crystal Steele, badge number BR61354.
Okay, so I have now questioned Gregorian again and made the test as well, and he's still human. Now should we go and try the Peruvian woman again, although I doubt that the result is any different this time. But might as well.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor.
God damn it.
My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Okay. And this walkthrough also talks about this guy named Izo. Is he the one over here? The rude one? Oh, I didn't want to click you. This guy. Now we can ask about Gregorian.
Ever consort with a group called CARS? C-A-R-S?
CARS. What is that?
Citizens Against Replicant Slavery.
I don't have time for such pursuits.
How about Spencer Gregorian?
The same goes for him, whoever he is.
Funny, because he described you to a T.
Oh.
Even down to that stupid little ponytail you got.
It's called a chomag.
What would you say if I told you Gregorian named you as one of the people who was there when the Tyrell building blew up?
There's a mistake somewhere along the chain of communication.
So, you're denying all involvement?
I won't lie to you, Detective. There was a time in my life when I might have been involved with such an organization. I actually cared. But now, all I care about is my business. I am nothing but a humble salesman. Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
What's happening? Game? Did you just bug on me? I mean, nothing is happening. I can't see my mouse anywhere. Can I? No, I can't even escape. Yeah, I think that the game just bugged here, folks. That's what it strongly seems like. Okay. Well, luckily I saved, so be right back.
Hey.
Get lost. We both got work to do.
Oh hey, that's Lieutenant. I didn't even recognize him at first. Okay. And the salesman was not in front of his shop, so I just came here.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Okay, might as well. Have a drink. While waiting. There he is. Okay, let's hope that the game won't bug out or crash or anything.
Ever consort with a group called Cars?
Cars.
Citizens Against...
I don't have time for such pursuits.
How about Spencer?
The same goes for...
Funny. Even down to that stupid...
It's called a trauma.
What would you say if I told...
There's a mistake somewhere along the chain of communication.
So, you're denying all involvement?
I won't lie to you, Detective. There was a time in my life when I might have been involved with such an organization. I actually cared. But now, all I care about is my business. I am nothing but a humble salesman. Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Oh, that's bright. Oh, the bastard ran away. Shit. Now we open that. Okay, so... where do we go? Oh, there is a hatch. To underground or something. Whoa, okay. Holy shit, look at those guns. Look at these guns. Can we get one? I mean, it's a... what is it? Submachine gun? Or something, I don't know.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Okay, so he might be actually helping out the replicants. Or maybe he's just an arms dealer who sells guns to anyone. Okay, so we could follow him there. And actually, I'm gonna end this episode here. We have done some progress in this episode now, so I'm happy. And in the next episode, well, let's run after the salesman, the arms dealer, whatever his name was. Izo, I think was the name. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Blade Runner.